This is the GJRB Online Network.
Now, today's Christian rock on the Positive Rock Show.
What a mess we have here. I think it's time.
Yeah, fabulous song to open things up here with a group called Plum, Don't Deserve You. Hello, everyone. Hello, everywhere across America, across the USA tonight on GJRB Online Network for the Positive Rock Show. We could bring that back on the air. Frequent shows on Sunday night, Mondays, every couple weeks. Just about every week we bring you the best in Christian rock here on GJRB Online. Sunday night alternate show. This will alternate with the rock worship, which will be returning back to our airwaves. Got a lot of great Christian rock. Got some new emerging artists coming up. And music from some new emerging artists too. And Demon Hunters, a couple of new music. Got some really good stuff, so I hope you'll stay with me for the Positive Rock Show on a Sunday night. Couple hours of great Christian rock here on GJRB Online. Got some great stuff here, so if you'll stay with me. Some classic Christian rock too, and a whole lot of really good stuff, so I hope you'll stay with me. The Positive Rock Show here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker across America. This is the latest Christian rock effort by a group called Take No Glory. I Run to You on the Positive Rock Show.
Right now I need you more than I ever had before. Only you see who I really am. So You will revive me. You will revive me. You will revive me. You will revive me. You will revive me.
Take No Glory is a fabulous band. And good evening, everyone. Gary J. Russell with you, bringing the best in Christian rock on the Positive Rock Show here on GJRB Online's evening throughout the Midwest, East Central time zones, 9:18 Central Daylight Time, 10:18 Eastern, and it is now 7:18 p.m. in the Pacific. And I'm Gary J. Russell. Hope you'll join me for the best in Christian rock right here on GJRB Online. And got some great Christian rock here as we bring you the music. And hope you'll stay with me tonight. Like I said before, trying to get some new programming here, trying to get more shows on Sunday. And we're going to work on earlier broadcasts and specialty programs, and watch for postings all the time. Of course, the Church of Christ worship service from last Sunday has already been posted, and you can listen to that. As I told you before, due to this coronavirus, our church is not having service on Sunday. So all these services will stay up on the GJRB Spreaker public site for as long as possible. Of course, with the 3-hour plan, I've got well over 300 plus hours, so I've got plenty of room to keep this going and keep the church services up so that you can catch those when we have no service at all. Hey, got the Positive Rock Show here on GJRB Online. We got more great Christian rock here on GJRB Online. And don't forget, weather on the 5's coming up here in just a little bit. A brief look at our weather. It's snowing here in Clinton, Iowa. And just don't know about that one. That's interesting. But we are getting snow. And it's going to snow for a couple inches. Don't know exactly when that's going to all go away. But we'll take a look at that coming up in the weather on the 5's. Right now, let's get back into more Christian rock here on GJRB Online. This is 70 times 7 from my home city of Pittsburgh, Bethel Park. Prepare the way.
When John the Baptist was preaching in the wilderness, he said, repent in your heart, for the kingdom of heaven is nearer than you'd ever guess. For this is he who was spoken of by the prophets who came before us. The voice of one crying in the desert, prepare the way of the Lord. Camel hair clothes with a leather belt. He ate honey and bugs for food. The people came out to him to confess their sins and be baptized in
70 times 7 from my home city of Pittsburgh, and prepare you the way to the Lord, and I hope you're enjoying the program. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Positive Rock Show from the GJRB Spreaker Studios, just above the Lion Shopping District in Clinton, Iowa. And this could be automated, this could be live, you never know. Am I live or am I Memorex? Yeah, well, remember that? Yeah, anyway, we'll have some more great Christian rock coming up. Got some good stuff here, including Doomsayers and a whole lot more. So keep it here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker across America. And, have some really good stuff here. So I hope that you will check it out. Right now, though, weather on the fives. Here on GJRB Online, let's take a look at that right now. Okay, So let's take a look at that weather on the fives right now. Now, nationwide weather update. This is GJRB's weather on the fives. And we're going to take a look at that. We've had some interesting weather here in Clinton, Iowa over the past couple of several hours. It's just like, where's the snow? What's this? I mean, Thursday we had, spring came on Thursday, okay? But then what happened was we had instant return of winter. And, I don't know, for some apparent reason, we got winter back. Don't know why, but we got winter back. I don't like it. I want spring. Don't you want spring? I do. Anyway, we got temperatures and a lot of it has to do with a system that I think is over the west. And I'm going to take a look at that here in a minute as soon as I get my weather on the fives popped out, because I did not have it ready. So we're going to kind of make this real quick. I'm going to pop that up and take a look here at our National Weather Service. And I'll pull that up. And see what we got. Here's a low pressure system now moving into California today. It's getting some rain, thunderstorms, gusty winds, and mountain snow. Isolated strong thunderstorms locally with some heavy rain in the south central coast. Mountain snow in the Sierras and Southern California mountains. Meanwhile, heavy rain and thunderstorms are producing some localized flooding over the lower Mississippi Valley and into the Tennessee Valley. And we'll take a look at some of those areas where some of that weather is occurring coming up. Weather on the fives, 25 and 45 minutes past the hour on all music shows, 25, 55 talk shows daily, or any time in the hour it ends in 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, or 55 past the hour on GJRB Online. Let's get back into more Christian rock. This is the Doomsayers and Judge Not on GJRB.
This court is now in session. Presiding is the Honorable Judge. Judge Not. Grudge Not. Budge Not. Look down on me, brother. Don't look down on me, brother. Don't look down on me, brother. Need not, want not, have not. Don't look down on me, brother. Don't look down
keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. And when I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. And you say I am held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You'll have every failure, God. You'll have every victory. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I'm held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I'm yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe, oh, I believe, yes, I believe what you say of me. I believe.
Yeah, great song, Lauren Daigle, and great song, absolutely one of her best. For that, Doomsayers, Judge Not, on GJRB Online. Good evening, everyone. It was posted, so I was going through my Facebook, and Ed Delgado, the Caramel Conservative, tagged me with a video that was absolutely hilarious. So talk about social distancing during this coronavirus thing. Had a bunch of people shopping in dinosaur suits and just going down the aisle with a cart. It's hilarious. It's fabulous. Can't say any more than that, but that's a great way to protect yourself against the people who are, don't get no disease that way. Oh man, love song to a savior. This is Savior.
In my bed. the things I do. Well, I can't seem to recognize. Why can't I see beyond these eyes? And I think I need a savior like you, one who talks to me, someone who sees everything I see. I think I need a savior like you, one who hears my prayers, someone who always will be there. I think I need a savior like you. So Jesus, can you fill my life? I wanna give it all. I wanna make things right, because this time you're all I see. Jesus, your love has set me free. And I think I need a savior like you, one who talks to me, someone who sees everything I see. I think I need a savior like you, one who hears my prayers, someone who always will be there. I think I need you. When I don't understand why the touch of your hand makes me a believer, I can't realize why there's tears in my eyes say I love you. So come in my life, make everything right, 'cause I want you to be with me.
GJRB online on Spreaker. Across America, the Christian Songwriters Club is the name of that one group, and it's called Savior on the Positive Rock Show. Here on GJRB online, thanks a lot for tuning into the Positive Rock Show on a Sunday night. A couple hours of great Christian rock, and don't forget, you can tune into Rock Worship. We'll have some more great worship music coming up when Rock Worship returns to our airwaves here on GJRB online. It'll be a Sunday program. A couple hours of worship music, so if you'll stay with us for that. That's coming up on our program schedule. Like I said before, right now we're on spontaneous program schedule for a little while, as I'm trying to retweak my program schedule. And I'll let you know never know when we're going to be on the air. Just watch for postings like you saw tonight on our GJRB Spreaker, on our Facebook page, and some of our social sites. You'll see that we had a posting before airtime, and bring you some of the best in Christian rock music here on GJRB Online. Hope you enjoy the program. We got the best in Christian rock all over the country here on GJRB Online Rock Worship Show on GJRB. This is Chris Tomlin. Is he worthy of the Positive Rock Show?
Feel the world is broken.
feel the shadows deepen. But do you know that all the dark won't stop the light from getting through? Do you wish that you could see it all made new? Is all creation groaning? Is a new creation coming? Is the glory of the Lord to be the light within our midst? Is it good that we remind ourselves of this? Is anyone worthy? Is anyone whole? Is anyone able to break the seal and open the scroll? The Lion of Judah, who conquered the grave. He is David's root and the Lamb who died to ransom the slave. Is he worthy? Is he worthy of all blessing and honor and glory? Is he worthy of this? He is. Does the Father truly love us? Does the Spirit move among us? And does Jesus, our Messiah, hold forever those he loves? Does our God intend to dwell again with us? Is anyone worthy? Is anyone whole? Is anyone able to break the seal and open the scroll? Who came? He is David's root and the Lamb who died to someday. From every people and tribe, every nation and tongue, he has made us a kingdom and priest to God, to reign with the Son. Is he worthy? Is he worthy of all blessing and honor and glory? Is he worthy? Is he worthy? Is he worthy of this? He is he worthy? Is he worthy? He is worthy. He is worthy. He Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. Worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. Worship Your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day dawning. It's time to sing Your song again. Whatever may pass and what
10,000 reasons for my heart to find. So bless the Lord, my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name. And on that day when my strength is failing, the end draws near and my time has come, still my soul will sing Your praise unending. 10,000 years and then forevermore, forevermore. Bless the Lord, my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name. Bless the Lord, my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship Your holy name. Yes, I worship Your holy name. Lord, I worship Your holy name.
Yeah, Matt Redman on GJRB Online, 10,000 Reasons. And before that, music from Chris Tomlin, selling a new one too. Absolutely fabulous piece of music there called Is He Worthy? Great song, great worship set there. On GJRB Online here on the Positive Rock Show, I got 50 minutes of great Christian music coming up with another hour of great non-stop Christian music. 50 minutes of non-stop Christian rock, couple hours of great Christian music tonight here on the Positive Rock Show on GJRB Online. Thanks a lot for tuning in to the program. And, you know, going through this really rough time, aren't we? You know, things have been closed down. Seems like the world is ending. A lot of people worried about getting this virus. You know, is a really trusting God, don't we? We do. And I look at some of the great verses that, you know, kind of coincide with this. Is one coming from Psalms 107, verse 6. It says that when they cried out to the Lord in their trouble, He delivered them from their distress. And that's what's going to happen here. We cry out to the Lord during this time. You know, we're you know, suffering through this, you know, coronavirus, and it's, you know, scaring a lot of people. The media sometimes can overblow things out of proportion. But you know what? The Lord has it. He has our back. And we have to look at it that way, you know. He's gonna bring us out of it, you know. Just take it to the Lord, you know. Put it at His feet, and He will take us out of this, you know. That's pretty much what it is. Great Christian rock here on the Positive Rock Show on GJRB Online. More in a minute. We've got some more great Christian rock coming your way, so keep it here. The Positive Rock Show on GJRB Online with another 50 minutes of nonstop Christian rock on the way.
Lord, I know I gave my word that I'd help serve food this weekend, but I just got 2 tickets for front row seats at the big game this Saturday. What do you want me to do? Show me your will. Okay, heads, I go to the game. Now, Lord, you provided these tickets, so to be absolutely sure, tails, I go to the game. Okay, I'll serve food if the phone rings within the next 2 seconds.
Often our struggle with God's will is not so much in knowing what He wants us to do, but in being willing to do it.
Okay, Lord, I know I gave my word to help serve, so if you want me to not use these valuable tickets and miss my opportunity to go to the big game, then let a herd of elephants run through my front room. Okay, that could happen. How about elephants on bicycles? Bummer.
Are you willing to do God's will? Another message from Lifeline Productions, the comic strip of radio, at lifelinepro.com.
Hello, this is Heaven. May I help you?
Hello, I'd like to know how to get to heaven.
Well, sir, are you a sinner?
No, I'm a good guy.
Oh, then you're sinless.
Well, I'm not sinless, but I've done more good than bad.
Then you are a sinner. In that case...
Well, what am I supposed to be? Perfect?
Yes.
Well, then how do I get into heaven?
First step is to admit that you're a sinner.
But I'm not.
I'm sorry, we can't help you. Thank you. Hello, this is Heaven.
Compared to some of the people I work with, I'm a pretty good guy.
But we're not comparing you to others, sir. We're comparing you to God.
Well, that's impossible.
Okay, thank you. Hello, this is...
Okay, suppose I'm not perfect, then what?
Then you need to ask Jesus to forgive you for being a sinner.
But I'm not that bad.
Okay.
Wait. Now, I asked Jesus to forgive me, then what?
Well, since he already paid the penalty for your sin, then he will forgive you.
Another message from Lifeline Productions, located on the web at lifelinepro.com.
So, you want to get to I-5, huh?
Ever get lost?
Well, go down this road a piece and turn right. Shouldn't matter where, it's all open field.
If you're looking for heaven, Jesus said He came from heaven.
Next, I think you turn right at a filling station.
For directions to heaven, who are you listening to? Someone who thinks they know the way?
Then I think there's a farm or something.
Or someone who's been there. Another message from Lifeline Productions, the comic strip of radio, at lifelinepro.com. GJRB.
from America's heartland, this is GJRB, Clinton, Iowa.
Woke up early this morning, just wondering where you been. Going all night and half the day, hanging out with your friends. But I know you'll find the road, 'cause my love shall bring you home. Ooh, I keep thinking of you. Ooh, all the places we've been. I shed a tear crying tear. Looks like my baby's gone again. But I know you'll find the road, 'cause my love shall bring you home. As I'm looking down the road into the burning sky, looks like the shadow of a lady. I sure hope that it's mine, but I know you'll find the road, 'cause my love shall bring you home. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, again. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, again. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, again.
I can't take this anymore. I'm slowly losing ground, and your ties are holding my insides. If you drop me, I will surely drown. Force me loose any way I choose. Here on bended knee, crying and begging you to please save me from myself. I admit it, I finally need your help. I've got to let go, let you take control. I've got to let go, my head's spinning in a straight roll. I've got to let go, let you take control. I've got to let go, my head's spinning in a straight roll. You bring me back to life. How can I pass your test? This hate's still burning my insides. Take the cold heart beating inside my chest. Lost
from my love. He was saving me cause I had enough, and he saved me from myself. I'm forgiven because of the cross he held. I've got to let go, let you take control. I've got to let go, my head's spinning in a straight roll. I've got to let go, let you take control. I've got to let go, my head's spinning in a straight rock and roll. I've got to let go, let you take control. I've got to let go, my head's spinning in a straight roll. I've got to let go, let you take control. I've got to let go, my head's spinning in a straight rock and roll.
And of course, that was heard with a lot of echo because I had my mic opened. And when I have my mic open in stereo mix, usually that's what you get, echo. And I'm sorry about that. Just doing this practice bit and trying to get things going here. And, every once in a while I screw up every time there. So sorry about that. I had played the song off the computer and forgot to turn the microphone part off on Spreaker, and the song echoes when I play it. And it's because I forgot to switch it off, so that the sound's a little better. Anyway, okay, practice makes perfect, I would say. Hey, tell you what we're going to do right now. I want to tell you about what we got coming up this week here on GJRB Online, here on Spreaker. I've got a good show coming up this week. We've got we'll be on GJRB Online on Podbean this week, doing the Gary Wrestling Program Midweek Edition. So if you'll tune in for that, we're going to be talking a lot about the coronavirus and continue talking about that. Hope we get some listeners, and we usually get some listeners on the Podbean side. And then on Thursday, we're going to be on the air again, doing Jazz at Night with our Smooth Evening here on GJRB Online. And we got some of your favorite smooth jazz, and then we kind of wrap up the night with, that'll be about a couple hours, 8 to 10 p.m. on Thursday night, followed by Easy Nights, that program of beautiful music. It's all right here this week on GJRB Online. Hey, tell you what we're going to do, get back into more of that Christian rock. I want to remind you, you're listening to 50 minutes of nonstop Christian rock here on our Sunday night show, the Positive Rock Show. And Sunday nights we'll do 2, sometimes maybe even 3 hours. You never know what we'll do. It's usually maybe 8 p.m. We're going to try to get this at 8 p.m., but sometimes 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. You never know when we're going to have it, 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Kind of time slots kind of iffy at this point, whether I go on. I'm looking to go on at 8 p.m. on Sunday nights, and it'll be 8 to 11 with Christian rock one week and rock worship another week. And then we'll kind of rotate it around with automated music, automated programming. And, of course, we'll have some Sunday nights where I might take the Sunday off. I'm going to have some pre-recorded generic versions of those shows, which will get uploaded to Spreaker and then scheduled to go in public, kind of like I do with the church services. So, just watch for those. All right, tell you what we're going to do right now, get back into more of that great Christian rock. I want to remind you that you are listening to the Positive Rock Show here on GJRB Online. New emerging artists all the time, bringing you the best in Christian rock. We got a lot of really good stuff here, and I love playing it for you here on GJRB Online. This is Paul David, In This Moment, the Positive Rock Show. Brand new music.
In
you're a god. At this moment, great new music for you from Paul David on GJRB Online. 50 minutes of nonstop Christian rock. New emerging artists all the time here on GJRB Online. So I believe in playing some of the new music as well as some of your favorites here on GJRB Online here on Spreaker. This guy we've been playing for a while, absolutely fabulous. We play Hollywood, great piece. This is a guy from Parts Unknown, and this is another new one from him. It's called So Far Away, and the Metropolis on GJRB.
Secret in the darkness of my soul, there is a heart whose beat is true. And this heart will always have a beat for you. When the pain comes, I am missing you the most. I hope that we will live together on the coast. I had to go away, I had to run away. There's no way I could stay. I had to climb the mountain, but on the other side I found an emptiness that I cannot put to words. And all I'm left with is this hurting. So far away, so far away from the one I hold, and it hurts my soul. So far away, so far away. Do you even know me anymore? What did I think would happen? What did I want to come? Those I loved I abandoned, turned my back, began to run. But running won't keep off the cold, especially when you're alone and you've got no place left to call home anymore. I wish you all could live inside my chest. For all time, give me rest. The rest will come in time as I explore your mind. What will I find? I wish we could be one, living together in the sun. The morning air is better there. The morning air is so much better there. So far away, so far away from the one I hold, and it hurts my soul. So far away, so far away. Do you even know me anymore? So far away, so far away from the one I hold, and it hurts my soul. So far away, so far away. Do you even know me anymore? Because I'm not really gone, but I'm not really home. I'm not really home, and I'm feeling alone. I'm not really gone, but I'm not really home. I'm not really home, and I'm feeling alone. I wish you all could live inside my chest for all time. Give me rest, the rest will come in time as I explore your mind. What will I find? I wish we could be one, living together in the sun. The morning air is better there. The morning air is so much better there. So far away, so far away from the one I hold, and it hurts my soul. So far away, so far away. Do you even know me anymore?
So Far Away. And the Metropolis on GJRB Online. Fabulous tune there. And So Far Away. Great stuff there. And, of course, we had David Paul. Coming up, Angie Jones on the Positive Rock Show. Well, the return of Twin Spin Tuesday, too, coming up on GJRB Online. That'll be coming within the next month as we return back to regular some of the programs. Some of the programs we will air will be regular programming here on GJRB Online, so keep it here for all the information here at Spreaker across America. Gary J. Russell with you here on the GJRB Online Network, and thank you so much for tuning into the program and bringing the best in Christian rock here.
Now nationwide weather update. This is GJRB's weather on the pond.
And we're talking about some of the interesting weather we've been having lately. It's been raining. It's been snowing here, but it's going to improve later on in the week. We'll give you our Clinton weather forecast coming up in just a few minutes as we take a look at some of the temperatures across America and let you know that some people across America, including some places in California, there's a low pressure system now in California. It's going to create some thunderstorms. And I'm looking at the Los Angeles weather right now, and it's 56 degrees right now for you guys in Los Angeles, 56 degrees in LA right now, and it's raining in the Los Angeles area, according to the Biscuit Company station in Los Angeles. Flood advisory for you guys in LA right now as we're looking at it. Los Angeles right now, 56 degrees, feels like 56. And looking at the Los Angeles flood conditions, as soon as I get that up here, real quick, trying to get that in there. You guys in the National Weather Service in your area, according to Oxnard, issued a urban and small stream flooding advisory for Ventura County in the southwestern California, Los Angeles area, California. This will go on to about 10:45 Pacific time, which will be 12:45 here in the central, 1:45 Eastern. At 7:49 p.m. Pacific, Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated heavy rain, which will cause some urban flooding in small areas. Flooding advisory in the area. Heaviest rainfall will occur in the Santa Monica area in the Hawthorne, where it's automated rain gauges are recorded up to 0.40 inches, which fell within about a 30-minute period. Rainfall rates of 40 to 60 inches per hour, observing automatic gauges. So that's going to create some nasty weather there. Expected to become more common throughout the advisory area. Locally, higher rates will be possible near thunderstorms. Some locations could experience a flood: Santa Monica, Maria del Rey, Long Beach, Oxnard, Thousand Oaks, Simi Valley, the Ventura area, Carmelo, Fillmore, Malibu, the Los Angeles area. All you guys are going to get this stuff. Venice, Rancho Polos. So be aware of that. Flood advisory used for your area. 56 degrees and rain right now in the Los Angeles area. So looking right now, no wind to be seen, although we have zero winds coming out of the southwest right now, northwest, northwest. And they have a 100% chance of rain for you guys in Los Angeles. Low 54, wind south 5 to 10 miles per hour with 100% locally heavy rains possible. 20% tomorrow. Clouds and rain intervals of sunshine, high around 65, west-southwest winds for you guys at 5 to 10 miles per hour. 40% chance of precipitation on tomorrow night. Cloudy skies followed by increasing clouds, showers developing later on in the night with a low of 53 degrees with winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We have a chance of rain coming at about 40%. You have a very high UV index in Los Angeles right now in the daytime, 8. 30 on the quality of air, not bad, but you're moderate on the pollen. Relative humidity right now in the Los Angeles area is 89%, dew point 52, and it's cloudy, 2-mile visibility, barometric pressure 30.4 inches of mercury for Los Angeles, California. Once again, 56 degrees in Los Angeles at this time with rain. So maybe you guys will start getting a little bit, get it probably in your area with a lot of rain. I could imagine, just a lot of other stuff there. Well, take a look at our Clinton area weather forecast coming up before we close down tonight. Weather on the 5s, you know how that goes. Weather on the 5s, 25 and 55 past the hour on most daily programs, and 25 and 55 past. You can hear weather on the 5s. Anytime in the hour it ends in 5, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, or 55 past. Whenever you hear weather here on GJRB Online. Let's get back into more Christian rock. 50 minutes of nonstop music winding up and about 10 more minutes left to go in our 50 minutes. Let's get back into more music now. Christian rock, Angie Jones, always the Positive Rock Show.
Million
Bit of Rock Show with Gary Russell on GJRB Online.
Come out of sadness from wherever you've been. Come broken hearted, let rescue begin. Come find your mercy, oh sinner, come kneel. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can't heal. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can't heal. So lay down your burdens, lay down your shame. All who are broken, lift up your face. Oh, wanderer, come home. You're not too far. So lay down your hurt, lay down your heart, come as you are. There's hope for the hopeless and all those who've strayed. Come sit at the table. Come taste the grace. There's rest for the weary, rest that endures. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can't cure. So lay down your burdens, lay down your shame. All who are broken, lift up your face. Oh, wanderer, come home. You're not too far. Lay down your hurt, lay down your heart. Come as you are. Come as you are. Fall in his arms. Come as you are. There's joy for the morning. Oh, sinner, be still. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can't heal. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can't heal. So lay down your burdens, lay down your shame. Oh, I'm broken. Lift up your face. Oh, wanderer, come home. You're not too far. So lay down your hurt, lay down your heart. Come as you are. Come as you are. Come as you are. Come as you are.
Bring your tithe and bring your shame. Bring your guilt and bring your pain. don't you know that's not your name? You will always be much more to me. And every day I wrestle with the voices that keep telling me I'm not right. But that's alright, 'cause I hear a voice and he calls me redeemed. When others say I'll never be enough, and greater is the one living inside of me than he who is living in the world. In the Bring your doubts, bring your fears, bring your hurt, bring your tears. There'll be no condemnation here. Oh, you are holy, righteous, and redeemed. And every time I fall, there'll be those who will call me a mistake. Well, that's okay, 'cause I hear a voice and he calls me redeemed. When others say I'll never be enough, and greater is the one living inside of me than he who is living in the world. In the world, in the world. And greater is the one living inside of me than he who is living in the world. Everything's I lose the battle, grace says that it doesn't matter, 'cause the cross already won the war. I'm learning to run freely, understanding just how he sees me, and it makes me love him more and more. He's greater. Everything's I lose the battle, grace says that it doesn't matter, 'cause the cross already won the war. I'm learning to run freely, understanding just how he sees me, and it makes me love him more and more. 'Cause I hear a voice and he calls me redeemed. When others say I'll never be enough, and greater is the one living inside of me than he who is living in the world. In the And greater is the one living inside of me than he who is living in the world. Little things I lose the battle, grace says that it doesn't matter, 'cause the cross already won the war. He's greater, he's greater. I'm learning to run freely, understanding just how he sees me, and it makes me love him more. My God is greater than he who is living in the world.
Mercy Me, fabulous song. One of my favorites here. It's Greater. Before that, great worship song. We sing it at our church all the time. It's a great song. Come As You Are, David Crowder. And Always Angie Jones, which started the set. Ending up 50 minutes of nonstop Christian rock here on GJRB Online. And pretty well almost putting it close to our Positive Rock show tonight. We'll only do 2 hours on Sunday night, but we're going to be going back to 3 starting at 8 o'clock p.m. Might be on a little longer, just a little past that mark. Because this is, my station and nobody follows me. So, hey, we can stay on a little longer. Got some great Christian rock, but we're going to be closing out here with some great music to close out our show. Don't forget, if you like our new emerging music, you like Christian rock, we'll have our Emerging Mondays coming up in the future weeks. So that I'll let you know about that. And, a lot of really good stuff here. And we'll be bringing you some more great programming here. As a matter of fact, another couple weeks here, I'd say in the next month, we'll bring back our rock worship show on Sunday night. And no broadcast tomorrow. We'll be off the air tomorrow and Tuesday. Got some cleaning up to do around here and some production work. So I'm going to be not broadcasting Monday and Tuesday. Be back on Wednesday on Podbean. Over on GJRB Online's Podbean's site, so check that out. We'll be broadcasting live there. And then for the Gary Rustin Program Midweek Edition. Then we'll be back here on Spreaker on Thursday night, 8 p.m. for our smooth evening, with some great smooth jazz, and then easy nights. And then Friday, we're going to do the Gary Rustin Program Freestyle Friday edition. Just an open line show. Talk a lot about what's going on in the news with the coronavirus and everything. And open lines, open talk. That'll be Friday, 3 o'clock Central Time, 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern, right here on GJRB Online. Of course, on Saturday next week, we'll be back here with the Gary Rustin Program Saturday Extra. We'll start off with, of course, unless Caramel Conservative doesn't have a show on Tuesday nights, we'll have something else to fill that slot. But don't forget that tomorrow night here on Spreaker, you want to tune in to the Blues in the Night with Walter M. DeBall. He plays some great blues. Tune in tomorrow night. That's right here on Spreaker. Walter M. DeBall and Blues in the Night. See what happens on Tuesday night. We should get Caramel Conservative in there with the Caramel Conservative program, 8 o'clock Central Time, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern. And Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, we bring you, of course, Simone Nicole. And, of course, 3 nights in a row, great programming here on Spreaker. And just check out all the great Spreaker programs by getting onto my Spreaker public site at www.spreaker.com/user/5120525. Or if you're listening to us live on Twitter, great. You can go to Twitter and listen to our show, and just click onto the Twitter site, and you'll catch our programs right there on Twitter. And along with that, the library of all our on-demand archival podcasts to check out. And you can, just click that icon. It'll take, just click that whole widget. It'll take you right into the Spreaker public site. You can see all the great people we follow. That's Spreaker, 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 and Broadcast to the World. We're going to wrap it up with a few more songs here on the Positive Rock Show in just moments here on the GJRB Online Network.
Hey, this is Pastor Dave with Agents for Christ, and you're listening to Evangelism Minute. Have you ever gone door to door sharing the Lord? Let me tell you, it can be an awesome experience. Now, you won't get to talk to as many people as in a public place, but it's still a huge blessing. You could start in a neighborhood near your church. That way, when you mention it, people might be familiar with where it is. I like to introduce myself, ask if they have a minute, and then I'll share a little bit of my testimony and ask them if they've ever heard the good news. I also try to make sure that before I leave, I pray for their needs. There's so many people who rarely leave their homes. They need us to bring God's grace to them. With so many cults going door to door, I think it's important that we bring the truth to these neighborhoods. Just think about it. You just might see someone you visited lifting their hands in worship right next to you one day. For more information, go to gottracks.com, and remember, be bold, share your faith.
Watch, pray, for we do not know what hour the Son of God will return. Prophecy, New World Order, terrorism, economic collapse, wars, pandemics, Israel. When they say peace, then cometh sudden destruction. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, signs in the heavens. Keep up with world news and events you hear on GJRB's News on the Hour. go to End Time Headlines at www.endtimeheadlines.org with a lot of chaos happening. Keep in touch with End Time Headlines and GJRB. End times are upon us, and we need to know what's happening. Knowing the truth is key to survival. There are lots of news events going on in the world that have certain significance to end time happenings. Listen, as men and women gather to discuss the news and how it lines up with Bible prophecy on the last 7 days. Recorded Thursday mornings and uploaded to go public at 12 o'clock noon Central and played every third Friday live at 1 p.m. Central on GJRB. There's a problem on our roads today, and that is the safety of our children boarding and getting off the bus on busy roads. That problem is drivers who don't stop for a school bus when the arm is out, the lights are flashing, and the stop sign is out, leaving kids in danger of getting hit. Violators of this law could get a suspension of their driver's license and a $250 fine. When you see a school bus stop at a corner, letting off kids, stop 25 feet away from the bus. Don't take that chance. A public service announcement from the National Highway Safety Administration and GJRB Online. GJRB.
Christ the King upon the cross, crying tears of love for us. Your mercy is amazing. As you hang upon your throne, naked, bleeding, and alone, only you are worthy. Majesty. Crown of thorns upon your head, precious Lord, oh how you bled. In your blood you cleanse me. Majesty, majesty, glory be to you alone. Majesty, majesty, glory be to you alone. Your kingdom's not upon this earth, royal blood and royal birth. Your subjects so unworthy. Majesty, majesty, glory be to you alone. Majesty, royalty, Christ the King upon the throne. Majesty, glory be. I'm on my knees.
Yeah, fabulous song. A.D. Majesty, Arizona His Majesty, Adrian Steyer on GJRB Online on the Positive Rock Show. Don't forget, we'll be doing Twin Spin Tuesdays, and we're going to have other more great Positive Rock shows throughout the month of March, throughout the rest of the March. And we're going to be off the air tomorrow and Tuesday, but back on the air again on Wednesday. Next week, we'll do a Positive Rock Show again Sunday night, and then on the 30th and 31st, we're going to be bringing you more Christian rock back-to-back, and we'll have a Twin Spin Tuesday coming up, last day of March here on GJRB Online. So watch for details and numbers on the GJRB Spreaker public site. Just check all our podcasts and check them out. And, of course, click it. If you like our show, hit that like button, because it goes to the algorithms, and you share with all the other listeners, share with friends, and let them know that GJRB is out there with great variety of programming. But on the weekends and on Sundays especially, we devote that time to Christ, because, Jesus Christ is the most important. And, of course, we broadcast a lot of Christian programming here on GJRB Online. And no matter what we have on the air, I always mention, even in our secular programming, that Jesus Christ is King and always will be. Going to close out now and say goodbye with a fabulous tune by a group we've been playing for quite some time here on the Positive Rock Show. They are called Endless. But, are you ready? Have yourself your best night ever. We'll talk to you real soon, Wednesday. Until then, have a great night, everyone.
My heart is wandered, desire pulls me away, and like a father, you let me choose my way. I wallowed in mud, felt cold and alone, chasing after the world, going on my own. Spiritually drained, I felt hollow inside. My face from you, I tried to hide, then you called to me.
The Way of the Master Minute. Here's Kurt Cameron and Ray Comfort.
What do you and I think about? What is it that we meditate on most? It is desire that determines most of our thought patterns. It should be that the human predicament narrows down what we think about. Imagine a Titanic survivor. He's sitting with a few other survivors on a large, mostly empty lifeboat as the great ocean liner heaves and sinks silently beneath the freezing waters of the ocean. The only sounds that break that eerie silence are the unforgettable cries of perishing human beings pleading to be saved from an icy grave.
There's plenty of room in the lifeboat. What is it then that should consume the survivor's thoughts? He should be utterly focused on saving those that are around him. Nothing else should matter compared to the task that is before him.
There goes another minute. Gone forever. Go share your faith while you still have time.
Brought to you by wayofthemasterradio.com.
Watch. Pray. For you not know what hour the Son of God will return. Prophecy, New World Order, terrorism, economic collapse, wars, pandemics, Israel. When they say peace, then cometh sudden destruction. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, signs in the heavens. Keep up with world news and events you hear on GJRB's News on the Hour. Go to End Time Headlines at www.endtimeheadlines.org. With a lot of chaos happening, keep in touch with End Time Headlines and GJRB. End times are upon us, and we need to know what's happening. Knowing the truth is key to survival. There are lots of news events going on in the world that have certain significance to end time happenings. Listen, as men and women gather to discuss the news and how it lines up with Bible prophecy on the last 7 days. Recorded Thursday mornings and uploaded to go public at 12 o'clock noon Central and played every third Friday live at 1 p.m. Central on GJRB. You never know when GJRB is going to be on the air. More programming, more often, on the internet, on GJRB. This is the GJRB Online Network.